wasn't here. I was on my way back from a track meet in Texas, and the chief of police, I'm the head track coach. The chief of police called me, told me that a tornado had hit my house and Dr. Holloway's house, and that it was half the house was gone. So we were on our way back from Texas. Found half my roof. The floor joist was back across my neighbor's property. A whole section. He's gonna have to build it up. He's gonna have to be rebuilt. That's not a remodel. And the structure. I didn't realize this wall, you can't see it, but where my circuit breaker box is shifted. The whole wall is shifted. So that wall on the north side is not stable. So it's going to have to be rebuilt. Probably the whole house will be rebuilt.
So you're planning on rebuilding in this neighborhood?
Oh yeah, I love my neighborhood. Been here since '95. It's nice and quiet. We're a real close family over here, and we look out for each other. So yeah, rebuild is definite right here. That's the most important thing of all, that everybody was safe. Nobody was hurt. All this other stuff can be replaced.
You can see it picked my trailer up from where my truck is and threw it into this vehicle. And it looked like it just came through on a counterclockwise spin. It took some pieces off of his roof and stuck them in my backyard in the ground, and took some trees out of my backyard and threw them around, and tore up our garage completely. I had a big barbecue grill in my backyard. I still don't know where it is. I think somebody told me it was in a tree somewhere back there, but so it just picked it up and threw it. Nobody in this neighborhood was home except for the Simpsons. They were, one of the Simpsons was in the garage having a smoke. His husband and his wife was in the living room. He heard a crash. He said he went to his front door to open it, and he just snatched the door out of his hand and slammed it shut. He said, so he just told his wife, "Get down, baby, I think it's a tornado." So they just stayed down until it cleared. We didn't get a warning. There was no alarms going off. I don't even think there was any media coverage last night. Up until probably about 10 o'clock, I think somebody notified the news. I talked to the weather guy today, and he said that it showed up on their radar for a split second and then went away. So they didn't think nothing about it. And they said they got a couple of calls from Langston, but they didn't think nothing of them either. I guess they thought that they were pranks or something. But a police officer called from Smitty's, the only gas station in the town, and he told them that he didn't care what their radar was showing. He knew what he was seeing because he was watching it spin through here. And then they came out and inspected it and saw what you see now. But it was late at night, so they probably didn't really see the gist of the damage. But as you can see, it did pretty good. A thorough sweep of the neighborhood. And it only hit these 4 houses. I mean, it didn't even throw any debris across the street. It just kept everything in this community and pushed it back that way. We're all God-fearing Christians here, and we know we insured, so we just let the justice come out and do their job, and then let the contractors come out and do their job. And it's back in our home. So these houses were all built at the same time, around the same time, about 40 years ago, when there weren't any houses out here. These were the only 4 houses, and they were the only 4 that got hit. There's no reason to be upset. Stress doesn't do nothing but cause cancer and other diseases, so it's best to be lifted up and know that when it's put back in place, it's going to be better than it was.
I've told the others it was over before I knew it was going on. I had gone out to the garage and was watching the basketball game and walked out to the garage. I heard all that pinging on my garage door. I said, that sounds like hell. So I came back inside to open the front door, and when I went to open the front door, it just snatched it out of my hand and slammed it. The lights all went out. I said, what's going on? So my wife was down the bedroom. So she started coming down the hall. I said, get down, get down. And of course I got her down. I said, let's stay low. So we stayed low. We could hear nothing. We were down about on our bellies on that hall floor. And then all we felt was a cold wind, pretty much like this. I said, well, it must have blown the door open. That's when I went down and found out my whole sunroof was gone. Okay. So I closed the door to that kitchen. And I thought that would stop it, but then we could still feel all the cold air. And so I came, and that's when I found out our whole bedroom wall was gone. We opened that door, that's when we saw the lawn, tractor, everything was in our bedroom. We had, you can see that red tin there? Mm-hmm. We had one of those red barns out there, and this tractor, and our granddaughter, when she was little, that was her slide, my push mower. All that stuff was out there in that red building. The red building's gone. The tractor here in the bedroom, and then of course that wall, you can see it through bricks all in the bed. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was something different. It was something different. Yeah, it was something different. You look, you see, it just tore that wall away from the frame on the outside, on this side, and stripped all those bricks off. But it just went through here. And then the sunroom, it just tore it up. Tore this sunroom up. Just tore this sunroom up, which is where I spend a lot of my time. That's where I had my computer and my desk and my books. And, yeah, it just gone. This floor was covered with glass because this door was open. And of course all that glass had blown in here. The girls swept it up, my wife and my daughter. They swept it up, but it had just torn that sunroof. Just tore it off. Tore it off. I guess. And as bad as it is, not as bad as his house. Could have been worse. My wife and I were in here and didn't get a scratch. Not even a scratch. So the only thing I can say is we were blessed. We were blessed. So I'm not going to be upset. I'm going to be thankful. Be thankful. Because we were really blessed. Knowing what could have happened if I had been out there working as usual. Then it would have been a totally different story. If she would have been in that bedroom, where that whole wall, that glass, the lawnmower came through, totally different. But she had stepped in another room to get a hat for church. And I was out there while I was in the garage, and I came in. But it just so happened that both of us were.
So it seems like it was just a matter of like 30 seconds or so when. I
would say, yeah, that's about how long. And we stayed on that floor in that hall maybe a minute, no more, and it was over. Yeah, and it was over just that quickly. We were just blessed. Nothing else to say. We were blessed.
This is my home here that I built in 1965. Before you were born. All of our houses were built at the same time. All of us at that time were professors at Langston University. I'm the only one that still owns it. I'm the only original person who still owns this home. And I just moved back in it about 2 months ago. It is an Oklahoma green version of the tornadoes. So we got to get used to falling out of the sky when the computers the radars can't detect them. But we can see evidence here. There's no question what it is. There's no strong wind doing this kind of damage. It exploded, you know. Look at that's my bedroom there. Just terrible. Inside of my house, and you ought to go on the backside here.
Yeah.
It is shown up. It was my recreational room. See, it's just. She took all these pieces. That whole wall has a brick wall, where you see where the brick is. Oh, man. And of course, we'll go inside of the house.
So everyone still seems like they're in pretty good spirits out here. Everyone still seems like they're in pretty good spirits out here.
Yes, because we all know it was nothing we could do. We are so thankful that of all this damage, no one was hurt. Even the people who were physically in their home. I can tell you right now, it's unsalvageable. This room here, I can't even get in. That's where the wall is almost down. And you can see here where the roof is almost off the, you know, it's almost off there.
Yeah.
Terrible. Everything was kind of intact. The pictures on the wall, and, you know, That. So, my family, kids, grandkids, pictures all over there. So, this, some kind of way my dishwasher got open. I may have left it open, I don't know. And in here, this is where I sleep. That door, they just put this door in. I opened the door, it blew it open. And it's all, and in here, you see, it blew all this, and it's luckily, and but where my clothes are, my both closets where I keep my clothes, is still in place. You know, my clothes are gonna be okay. I'll be able to salvage them. Thank the Lord. Now here's my portable house, still standing. And this big tree here is gone. I will have to stay somewhere temporarily, but this is my home. I built it 40 years ago, and I'll rebuild it. Now what I'll rebuild, I haven't decided. One thing that I've decided, within whatever I rebuild will be a safe room. Yeah. So I won't have to worry about, because I know now for real, the tornadoes do come. Yeah. And we never know when.